What up, this is Rama Screen covering movies, TV, and entertainment, and here's my review of Netflix's new movie, His House. Hey, before you watch my review, please subscribe to my channel, press that like button, and ring that bell so you can get notified whenever I post new videos. And if you would like to help support this channel, please do so at patreon.com/ramascreen. That's patreon.com/ramascreen. Let's rock this. This movie premiered at Sundance earlier this year and it has captured my interest ever since. One glimpse of it and you would think that this is just your regular haunted house film. And writer-director Remy Weeks does make it seem that way in the beginning. And boy, does he do it to the max. Creepy sounds from dark corners that become deafening as they draw closer. That uneasy feeling you get when somebody's approaching you from behind. Not to mention the jump scares that actually are very well placed. Despite following the familiar methods of Conjuring movies, for example. But then the second half of His House turns into a different kind of horror. A more emotional one, the kind that leaves you with sadness. It's been a while since the last time I watched a horror movie that's both terrifying and deeply moving. Written and directed by Remy Weeks. In His House, after making a harrowing escape from war-torn South Sudan, a young refugee couple struggle to adjust to their new life in a small English town that has an unspeakable evil lurking beneath the surface. Starring Sope Dirisu, Wunmi Masaku, and Matt Smith. Stories about refugees are usually heavy dramas with lots of tears and casualties and collateral damage, especially when it features sequences of soldiers invading villages, and innocent people shoved into a small bus or a small speedboat like the ones you'll see in this film. For his feature directorial debut, Remy Weeks' ambitious take on this particular human survival is very devastating and very heartbreaking. It's difficult to shake it off, much less forget about it. The visuals and the imagery also go straight for the jugular. Without giving too much away, the young refugee couple secretly harbor a certain guilt that the sinister being in their new house capitalizes on to terrorize them. So quite often, this movie would throw these two characters back to that moment in time when they pretty much dropped the ball, to put it lightly. And so for the scenes of nightmares and hallucinations, there would be a piece of the house with the couple in it as they're floating out on the ocean. It's haunting, it's unsettling, and the movie removes the curtains slowly and gradually. You'll have to stay till the end of the film for all of it to finally make sense. Powerful performances by the two leads, Sope Dirisu and Wunmi Masaku. What you need to keep in mind is that their characters are at odds with each other about responding to the ghostly entity. The wife insists that they should listen to it, while the husband insists on standing their ground, even as they both struggle to make a home of the place that, just like the country itself, doesn't seem to want them there. Matt Smith plays a social worker who, just like many other federal employees, has been disillusioned by his job, so he couldn't care less anymore. Writer-director Remy Weeks cleverly crafted this far-reaching story about migration and marital conflict and whether or not you can escape your past, and the pain that comes with the reality that you just don't belong. So what you get in the end is more than just a horror movie. What you get with His House is more illuminating than that.